They say the eyes are the mirror of the soul. But what happens when the mirror itself starts to look back? For centuries, people across cultures, monks, alchemists, philosophers, used mirrors not to see their faces, but to meet their minds. And many of them warned the same thing. If you stare too long, it begins to move. What if that wasn't metaphor? What if that was memory, your reflection remembering you? Today, this phenomenon has a name, the mirror gazing effect. But long before psychology gave it a title, ancient mystics already knew what it could do. They said the mirror is not just glass, it's a doorway between the world of form and the world of awareness. The practice began in silence, one candle, one breath, one reflection. They would sit in front of a polished obsidian surface, black as the night, and gaze. At first, it's just your face. The eyes blink, the mouth moves, the familiar patterns of being human. But as the seconds stretch, something strange begins to happen. The edges blur. The pupils seem to dilate beyond normal limits. And then, the face shifts. It's still yours, but it's not. Some described seeing their childhood self. Others saw someone else entirely, ancient, foreign, sometimes frightening. But nearly all agreed, in that moment, the reflection came alive. For centuries, this was called specular vision, the second sight, and it terrified those in power. Because those who learned to see without filters stopped believing in illusions, stopped worshipping images, and began to understand that every god ever painted was born from a reflection. So the church banned it. In the 14th century, any practice involving mirror trance was labeled heresy. To summon reflection was to speak with spirits. But the mystics insisted they weren't speaking to ghosts, they were speaking to themselves. Because somewhere deep in that stillness, the mirror stops showing your body, it starts showing your mind. Fast forward to 2010, Dr. Giovanni Caputo, an Italian psychologist, conducted a strange experiment. He placed volunteers in a dimly lit room and told them to stare at their own reflection for 10 minutes straight. Within 7 minutes, 90% reported that their face began to distort. Half said they saw a stranger staring